who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome, folks, to Denton, Texas, in the home of the North Texas Mean Green. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UNLV Rebels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the North Texas Mean Green. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so we'll start at the 25. Linebackers running to use this offense now. First play of the drive, get up to the right. Early in the season, you're really getting a sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
The shot to the handoff here. Right on purpose. It's a sure game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On the play. Now, a fourth down.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game, on a 4th down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And we're going to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
22 water.
And now the running back's got it again. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Comes the 7th play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's 3rd down now.
Let's go, let's go.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Slides the quick throw. We're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Downfield shot, ball was incomplete. They couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Short return tackle made at the 27. Crucial takeaway.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Towards the sideline.
A new set of downs after that completion.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
They'll try the ground game here. And the Sultan able to bring him down quickly. All teams are sparring in the early going what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Tackle made after just a short game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, UNLV.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point.
North Texas, 0.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. North Texas's offense is back out there now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they bring him down. Well, there's not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and medium.
Charcoal.
He'll hand it off. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver grabs it. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Ball handed off. Picks up the first, looking for more. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at 48.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Defense is coming after him. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the offense going backwards in that play. Defense makes a stop to wrap up the first quarter. Well, Kirk, it's UNLV with the lead now. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. first play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Come up on third down, solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
When they're finding some space there, that's a solid gain on the ground.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Incomplete. Third down coming up.
They face a third and short on the 9th play of this drive. It's a quarterback did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
No gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive, and a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
And the drive has reached the all-important red zone. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs.
Come on, set.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Green. Well, sir, the game winding drive to use a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
Back-to-back juke plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
And the offense is back on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here we go. That huge, explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone.
Here we go.
Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, North Texas. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitching catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The UNLV offense back out there for you guys. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking great. This one caught. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Now moving the receiver now before the snap.
Hey, camper.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for a receiver. Checks this down to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. And someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Looking to throw again. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense scores not much of a gain on that completion. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert to the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. Wants to throw it. Good catch made on the sideline. That's enough for a first down. He goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Nice grab. It's Stewart. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. He's got it near the end zone. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime.
Timeout, UNLV.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. The quarterback will just sneak it now. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
That's how you close a half off of this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
And the one after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. One more play before they head to the locker room. First down. We're going to throw the football. On the move now. Throws it deep downfield to the left. And the pass ball is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes out. This looks like a pretty obvious call against the defense. And the pass interference with no time on the clock will give them one last play here before the break. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete, trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off and begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right, and it's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Takes a quick catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the right side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. It's an out route. The catch made. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The sure hands. It's Stewart. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to throw it again. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
On the out route.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
And the running back takes the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
We saw this receiver in the first half have a number of inward breaking routes, and now in the second half, we're seeing more stuff going to the outside. Good adjustment by this offensive coordinator.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Nothing doing in that play. A big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So from the 9-yard line, it's second and goal.
Hey, 20-second jump.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, UNLV. And they jump on top here in the second half. So the offense obviously declines that penalty, and the defense and the touchdown will stand. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
21, North Texas, 14.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The ball up to the 30.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, hand it off. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Grab by the receiver. That's good for a first down near the 40.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to throw it on first down. Short connection to the tight end here.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end opening up the second manageable here for this offense.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Breaks free. The junior quarterback shows his toughness. Keeps this drive moving. Offense in 40 on the move.
Well, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Looking for the wide out. He's got it in the open. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Chris, the quarterback looks up and sees a wide open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Throw now on first down. Screen to the wide receiver. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. As we take a break to flip into the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Hand off with a single back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. They're going to run it here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So second and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Stewart. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. We'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at second and 9. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Third down coming.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping. quarterback looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The offense threatening now, 1st and goal.
1-4 satellite. Trumpet.
And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught by the receiver. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense.
Here we go.
Touchdown, Rebels. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
North Texas, 21.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And the return man steps out at 28. Comes the North Texas offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play for the 46.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Inside div now from the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
They'll run it from the gun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for the first down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Pressure moment for the quarterback. We'll see if he can stay calm and collected. Down a score late in the game. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go. Trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now.
6 Romaine. Ready.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He'll go down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Brings up 2nd down.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
UNLV.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
There's the handoff. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Second down.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock.
Timeout, North Texas.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Has it back to the end zone. The defense stops him there on the scramble, close to the goal line, but not in. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 3rd down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
It's a turnover on downs.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. It's a quarterback sneak. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested.